Yeah, please.
Mr. President.
Just nice and easy, just.
You talk a lot about testing capacity,
Yeah.
and governors agree that that exists, but it's very different from testing implementation. And they are still begging for you to use your full authority to help them get reagents and other things. As you would like to say, what do you have to lose by helping them do that?
Well, I am doing
and
it.
becoming the king of testing?
And let me just say, we are the king of testing already. There's no country in the world that's done more. Not even close.
0.2% of the population has been tested. Is that good enough?
I just said there's no country in the world that's done more. And we have tests that have already come out that are going to be introduced very shortly that will do it more. My problem is this, it's very much of a media trap. Whether we did 2%, 5%, 50% or 100%, it'll never be enough, no matter what. Now, with the expertise and with what we did, because of our expertise and tremendous talent at manufacturing, what we did with the ventilators, that wasn't a trap because we got them done, shockingly to everybody, because of the incredible talent like Mike Pence saw yesterday in Wisconsin. But we have numerous of those sites all over the country doing the same thing. So that when the governors were complaining, some of the governors, I must say, and it was very much along party lines for the most part, but except for one, when the governors were complaining, we said, no, how many do you need? We need 50, we need 100. One governor asked for many, many, many thousands, and it turned out they didn't need that, and that's good. We got them, and nobody that needed a ventilator, you know this, and we went through this with the governors, that needed a ventilator didn't get a ventilator. That was an incredible achievement. With testing, it's a little different. It's much easier than ventilators. It's like 2%. But, for instance, the swabs are coming in by the millions. They're literally coming in by the millions. Totally ordered. We wanted the highest quality. We could have gotten a much lesser quality. We didn't want to do that. We got the highest quality. But testing, it's like no matter how well you do, you can always say more. With the ventilators, they either have them or they don't. In fact, we went to one meeting. Who wants a ventilator? One governor said, we'd like 25. 25, you got them. Who else? Nobody spoke up. That was 4 weeks ago. So that was great. The problem with the testing is, and I said, if we test 350 million people, you'll say, no, we want them to have a second test or a third test or a fourth test. Not everybody believes as strongly as some people in testing. Some people want to do testing because they think it's impossible for us to fulfill that goal. That's easy compared to ventilators, as I've said. But we have a tremendous testing capability, better than anybody in the world right now. And every day it's growing, and it's growing very substantially. These doctors are very talented people. They've seen testing all their lives. They've never seen anything like we've been able to do. So we're going to give everybody what they want with the testing. But again, testing, and I've said it from the beginning, the actual test has to be administered locally. You can't do from Washington or faraway locations federal testing nearly as well as you can where you have a governor and he has mayors and they have representatives and they know the back of a Walmart. Put it in the parking lot in the back of a Walmart, or put it in a certain location in different states. They're doing it beautifully. It's working beautifully. The relationship I have with the governors, and Mike has, and we all have with the governors, I would say other than one or two, but even them, they don't complain. They're not complaining. So we're doing tremendous testing, and ultimately we're doing more testing, I think, than probably any of the governors even want.